And a man who, yes, it's 7-1-80s last week, but missed some crucial doubles, particularly in the early part of his match with Phil Taylor. And as Rod Harrington mentioned at the top of the programme, had he hit those doubles, he might at least have got a draw against the Power. So if he does tonight, who knows? The fact is, a lot of experts in palmistry in Brighton, and I reckon Mardle matches any of them with those wonderful, wonderful things that he brings onto the stage and releases to the audience.
100. Mardle prepared for this evening's activity, kicking a ball about this afternoon in the beautiful spring sunshine of the south coast down in Brunswick Square. 58. And I learn on reliable authority that James Wade prepared for this match, John, by fitting a gearbox into a Land Rover single-hander. That's normally a three-man job, so he's been flexing his muscles in more ways than one.
Yes, I wouldn't say that's the ideal preparation for a dart match, but I suppose it is only a maximum of 14 legs. He's a young man, and he certainly is as expert with motor engines as he is with these particular missiles that you're seeing go into the board.
So will he be purring along like a Rolls Royce, the machine, or will he, as he sometimes can be, a bit of a banger?
Yeah, he's looking at 161, can't take it out. Well, the fact is that during this tournament, over the 6 previous weeks, he's had averages of 107.77, 105.35 in consecutive weeks, Dave. They were against Barnevelt and Taylor, respectively. All his other averages have been below 3 figures.
55.
Saves his best for the biggest names, I guess. Topsy once. Surprised he has to check it.
Just mystified about what the mystery is here.
42.
Well, he was going for treble 14 to leave double 10, and then, of course, lost his way. Can easily happen. He's so far ahead, even against the throw, that it's a luxury he can afford. Or am I being presumptive?
Got to hit the double, and does. So there is the darts that took James Wade. Has had 5 successive victories after a sluggish start. Drew his first match in Liverpool and got hammered out of sight by Mervyn King in Edinburgh 8-1, you'll recall. Since then, he's been looking in sparkling form, and Mardle has been struggling a little. Only got 1 point in the last 3 weeks of the Premier League.
Yes, 8-4 against Barnevelt, 8-4 against Taylor, 8-6 against Klassen, and last week 8-5 against Jenkins. Those are the 4 victories that Wade has put together, and already ahead in this one against the throw.
100.
But we've seen every week just about, Dave, that there's nothing certain about the match, even when a player is 4-2 up at the interval. On 3 or 4 occasions we've seen an about turn, and we've just witnessed one with Terry Jenkins against Wayne Mardle, against Mervyn King.
There's been more equality in the White Mackay League this year than I think ever before, because although Jelle Klassen is at the bottom, he has not been disgraced. We're seeing him against Barneveld just in the next match. Treble 20 would have left him a double.
47.
And Wade making inroads, 114 for 2 up, and Mardle already early on the back foot.
Yes, and already the pattern beginning to show, the one that we saw last week, where all the 180s, it seemed, came from Mardle, but the doubles from Taylor on that occasion. Topsy's looking at now. Oh, sweet as a nut, 114 check out, and Wade already 2-0 up in very, very quick time, looking very, very good indeed, and Mardle's got a job on here, Dave.
And Wade, we know, with darts like these three for 180 to set up a possible 9-dart finish. As Mardle replies, but Wade can be as relentless as a heat-seeking missile. And he's gone 60. Way out on the promenade with that third dart to readjust the geometry. And Wayne Mardle with this ill-fated drift into fives, which we've seen, which has bedeviled his career so far on the big stage. He just can't seem to correct it, John.
Well, maybe that was a one-off. Let's hope so, that he doesn't creep into his game here tonight. Can ill afford it, really, when you're 2-0 down against a player of Wade's quality and now averaging 3 figures. Wade, 100.65. Looking good here for another 3-figure average as he's looking at treble 17 for the bullseye, and he'll go for it. Oh, fractionally moved the wire.
And these are the shots that Mardle needs. Now treble 18 out of range now. Wade to step up for a 3-love advantage early on here.
James, you require 25.
Now 24, double 12, and his finishing has been exemplary. 60% checkout success rate. He's 3 up with darts like that one.
Game on.
Yes, 3-0 up Wade, and with Mardle having the throw, it means he's broken twice. That's a genuine 3-0 gap. You can be 3-0 down when it's the other fella's throw, and you've only had one break against you. You can hit back. It's going to be hard for Mardle to hit back, having been broken already on 2 occasions.
140.
Broken legs, maybe a broken heart early on for Mardle, as James Wade allows himself a grimace at the wayward throw, the rusty bucket into the single one, but still a very respectable total. A reminder, the best of 14 legs first to win 8. You can draw it 7 apiece. 501, of course, is the distance.
Yes, a victory for Wade would ensure him top spot tonight. A draw would put him temporarily top, depending on how Taylor goes on later on. But Wade looking 100. Like a man worthy of
absolutely being
top of the Premier League.
And that's after an indifferent start, a draw in Liverpool against John Part, and that real tousing by Mervyn King in Edinburgh.
Yes, that was Wade's worst performance, not just in the score, 8-1 he lost, but his average was 90.56. And he's, as I say, he followed that up with the 2 big hundreds against Barnevelt and Taylor, and he could be in the 3 figures tonight. He, first and foremost, wants to win the match.
Well, Mardle will have a chance here to open his account. 71 ought to be treble 13 to leave double 16. 18 would leave double top now. Needs it desperately.
Oh yes,